I'm gonna cook with only this book for an entire week. Stick around to see what we think of it. Wow! Oh, this could be a giant cluster.
Nope.
Yeah, and then sometimes that happens.
This might be one of my new favorites.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hey everyone, I'm Jeremy and welcome to my channel. Here we focused on eating mostly whole food, plant-based food, stuff of the vegan variety, often gluten-free because my wife has gluten challenges. A little while back I made a video where I used only a cookbook that I found on the street for an entire week, and in the comments people suggested a couple other cookbooks that I should do a what I eat video with. And this was one. It's called Veganomicon. What I'm excited about this book for is one of the writers is, I'm gonna say her name wrong and I apologize, is Isa Chandra Moskowitz. She has this restaurant called Modern Love in Brooklyn, and we're going to New York City in a couple weeks. So I'm gonna check out that restaurant because it's been highly, highly recommended. This is the 10th anniversary edition of this book. So I'm really excited to dive into this. I'll probably mostly stick to the script when it comes to how to cook in here, unless she uses a lot of processed oils and sugars and stuff. Scones. Hey Woody, let's make some berry scones.
Yeah.
You do it.
What?
Make me some scones.
You're the one holding the book.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I will eat the scones.
I want a scone. I want a scone.
Do you want to help make them?
No.
This feels a little bit like a story I've read before. The little red hen.
Am I the red hen?
Yeah. And we're all those terrible animals who didn't help her out.
I wanted to not use oil, so I'm trying silken tofu. This could be a giant clusterfuck. Also, we're making it gluten-free by using half the flour in oat flour, and half of it is just like an all-purpose gluten-free 1-to-1. If you don't have one of these, you can just use your hands. I've modified this recipe a fair amount to make it gluten-free and oil-free. So maybe it's gonna be terrible. Maybe it'll be all right. So, I mean, these look okay. Maybe I didn't screw these up. Now, I'm just gonna try it without anything on it. Just to give it the, you know, the, I don't know what I'm saying.
The old college try it.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I don't know if that works either, but let's go with it. I mean, it worked. It's scone-like, yeah. It's not too sweet. It's the right vessel. You want to put something on there, like some nut butter or some just butter. I didn't fuck that up, Willie.
I liked it. I heated mine up, put a little...
What's the... That could be anything.
You know, on it.
Let me know in the comments below what you think it is.
I don't like it. I love it.
What? I panned over to myself because I was expecting terrible news.
I love it.
There we go. What do you like about it?
Everything.
You like the berries?
Yeah.
All right.
Blueberries in it next time too.
Blueberries in it next time. Yeah, the base recipe.
Blueberries and strawberries.
Yeah, the base recipe said you could basically use any berry. So that's what the store had. Success. So I want to try out these fig smushed Anise almond cookies because I got Anise and I like it. I know my kids are not going to like this. And I give 0 fill in the blanks. Sometimes you just got to make cookies for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make cookies for you. What kind of cookies would you make for only you? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really just looking for what I need to swap out here. It calls for 1.25 cups of turbinado sugar. Don't have that. Also, that seems like a lot of sugar. So I might even cut that in half. 2/3 cup of canola oil. That's gonna become applesauce. The all-purpose flour will become a combination of oat flour and gluten-free 1-to-1. And then the rest of it is all good. Revamp on these cookies taste. And before you say anything in the comments, I get that if I'm not making these things exactly as the recipe calls for, it's probably not fair to give them a review. But that's what recipe books are for. You know, you have the directions and you can choose to follow them or modify them. I'm mostly just modifying them for my own personal reasons because I don't like to eat a lot of oil and sugar. So I try to cut it down when I can. Sue me. Don't sue me. Please don't sue me. Let's see how they are. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, the fig softens up. And the anise isn't that strong. Like, it's perfect, actually. Oh, this is delightful. It's, I've lost words. And the almonds give it a nice little texture, too. It's soft and pillowy. This is a banger of a cookie.
Whoa. Yeah, there's like a fig smooshed in it.
They're called fig smushed cookies, so
What?
I nailed that part.
The cookie itself is kind of plain.
Really? I like this. I think I could have used more anise.
Yeah.
Because it called for extract, but I didn't have that. I just had the powder, so I used the same amount, but maybe I should use more.
But yeah,
Sweetness
overall,
is okay. I cut the sugar in half.
yeah, you want more sweet. There's kind of fig on it.
This is what I'm thinking.
Figs are sweet.
Yeah, just like you.
Aww.
Think the kids will like them?
No.
Morning. We're gonna make some chocolate chip brownie waffles. Sounds very indulgent. What do I need to change here? The flour, I make it gluten-free. So I'll probably use a combination of oat and gluten-free all-purpose, although I'm running out of gluten-free all-purpose. What else? The oil, that's gonna become applesauce. And I'll probably just put pecans in some of them because my daughter won't like that. 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Probably knock that down a little bit too. Otherwise, let's get at her. I looked over there. I'm looking over there. Now I'm looking at you. Hi. How are you doing? Would you like a waffle? I can't give you one. That's not how YouTube works. So depending on your waffle maker, the times will vary, so pay attention to that. Usually the instructions are online. If not, if you have the manual book thing still. This is the part that sucks about waffles. They just take forever to make. That's why I like pancakes, because they just cook faster. Because you can cook more at once. What I've been told is that once the steam stops coming out, then it's cooked through. Don't go by the light, because the light's a liar. The light doesn't mean shit. It doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. Go by the steam. Yeah, and then sometimes that happens. Fucking kidding me? I put oil on this and everything. Fuck it. My waffle maker's being a pain in the ass. So, these things are gonna become pancakes. Makes me sad. They're still gonna be good. Pancakes and waffles are not that different. The only difference is that usually pancakes are a little bit thinner. So these will be thick pancakes. Annie's complaining because she wanted waffles. Yeah, I wanted waffles too, but the waffle maker sucks. Yeah?
Oh my god. I like cake. We're having cake for breakfast.
Do you want me to? Yeah, I'll take it away. You don't like
No.
cake for breakfast?
This is what we should have on like a birthday. It's seriously cake. I need to have a disclaimer. This is not a healthy breakfast.
But it's good?
It's really good. More of a dessert.
So I'm gonna make this black bean vegetable soup. So I've cooked my black beans. But I don't think I'm gonna change a lot about this other than just getting rid of that olive oil. I don't have any jalapeno pepper, so I'm gonna throw in some chili powder just to compensate for the heat there. But otherwise, this looks good. And I don't know if I have any white wine vinegar, so I might just use apple cider vinegar. So they say you can put other things on top of this, like avocado and whatnot, but I'm gonna try it on its own. Ooh, I like that a lot. Yeah, I can see how you could spice that up if you wanted to. Maybe a little lime. Put some chips in here, like tortilla chips. What do you think, Woody?
The chips are great.
Ouch.
It tastes like black beans and veggies. It's fine. It's not like I would be like, ooh, can you make that black bean soup?
I like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, the guac is nice in it.
Add some more stuff to it. I mean, it's better because I have more stuff in that pot.
So we're calling this like not amazing, but not terrible.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle.
It's a piss, not a miss.
A hiss.
It's a piss.
So this is not from the book, but someone suggested I use my turmeric latte mix to make oatmeal. So I'm gonna try that. I'm basically just making oatmeal the way I normally would in the Instant Pot, but I'm adding a little bit of that turmeric mix and a little maple syrup because I think it'll be like spicy and unpleasant without it.
Let's try my turmeric latte oatmeal. Oh yeah. Wow. That's so good. That reminds me exactly. Oh, it's got the little kick. Whoo-hoo! That's magical. This is like a perfect comfort food breakfast, but all those spices, especially the turmeric, just give it those little health boosts. If you love a turmeric latte, make this. Thank you to the person who suggested it. Someone wasn't feeling good, so they came home. And then I'm gonna make muffins that she's gonna love.
No.
You don't think these look good? So they're called carrot pineapple sunshine muffins. So, this is another reason why I got that yogurt. This woman loves yogurt in her baking. The last book I did, they love psyllium husk. So this is interesting. A lot of trends and threads going on here. What are we gonna change here, Annie? The oil we're gonna swap out. What are we gonna swap it out with?
There's two things.
Okay.
Applesauce,
Yeah.
or you can do aquafaba.
Yeah, I don't have any alfalfa, so we go with applesauce. Banana would work too. The rest of this would look good. Yeah, it's just basically, even the sugar's not much. It's only 1/3 of a cup, which is low for this lady. Cool beans. Thanks. The classy broad over here. So the muffins are being weird. They're still mushy in the inside, so I've twice now baked them for 5 more minutes. So we'll see what happens. But they're a moist muffin. What's happening? Oh, he's got dirty hands. Hello, jerk. Oh, he's spraying garbage hands at me. So these turned out a little squishy. We bit into one. It tastes good though. Do you like the taste, Willie? Tastes like a muffin. It's also gluten-free, and sometimes that can be weird in baking, so.
Although the banana berry bombs, we should do a video on that because those ones are awesome.
If you want to see a video on banana berry bombs, let me know in the comments below, and we will make that for you. These are good. These are really, really flavorful. We'll follow up about the texture later on. I come bearing muffins. What do you think?
Mid.
So you don't hate it, you don't love it.
Yeah.
Based on the general consensus of the family, we're gonna say the muffins are a mid-range. Not a hit, not a miss. A mid, as Ephraim would say. So I'm gonna make this tofu Florentine for dinner. And I'm not using English muffins, so instead I'm gonna use hash browns. What do you think? What are you looking forward to, tofu Florentine?
I think it's gonna take you 3 hours.
She's probably not wrong. Let's set a timer.
On your mark.
Uh-oh, I don't like this.
Oh, I gotta find the timer.
What time is it actually? Are we actually doing this? Are you actually timing me?
Yes. Go.
Fuck. I gotta make the video too though, shit.
You're 6 minutes in.
Are you videotaping me?
Uh-huh.
it takes extra time because I have to set up the cameras. See, this is behind the scenes of the PB with Jay. People want to see me cutting up a potato, clearly.
Yeah, how fast can you do it?
Without
chopping off a finger and sending us to the hospital and taking longer to make dinner.
You would count that too. Well, you can just videotape all my videos now. This is so much easier than me having to do it. This is how I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna get the potatoes boiling. While that's happening, I'm gonna start making the tofu aspect. And then by the time these are boiled, I can transfer them over to the stove top to add to the peppers and make the home fries. And then while that's going, I make the sauce. And then that should be good.
Sure do a lot of talking.
Oh fuck, you bastard.
Get going. Hello.
Hi, what's the timer at?
29 minutes.
I got 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be okay. I gotta make like a hollandaise sauce now. The tofu is in, potatoes are boiled, so now I just gotta fry them up. And Willie helped me cut stuff up. So I got a little bit of help.
I like how you're being honest.
I got help, you always help me with dinner. But I think I'll be done early though. I think I'll be less than the hour, so that helps. But I'm also stopping to talk. This is eating up my time,
Go,
damn it.
go, go, go. You're at 47 minutes. How does it feel?
We got the tofu broiled and ready to go. Look at these crispy, beautiful things.
That looks awesome.
We got a cheese sauce that was made by Woody and myself. Basically, all I have to do is finish the home fries, throw some spinach in, and we're plating.
An hour and 2 minutes.
I was done 2 minutes ago, easily. Dinner's made in less than 3 hours.
I'm so hungry. It took an hour. I mean 3.
The kids are still deciding whether or not they want to eat this.
It's so good.
This was not as complicated as I thought it'd be. I mean, I'm gonna get like a big, perfect bite of everything.
I really like the sauce. It's kind of hollandaise-y.
Huh.
Memories of hollandaise.
Oh, wow.
Too bad Ephraim's missing it. This is kind of jam.
This might be one of my new favorites.
Yeah, it's really good.
One of the women that wrote this cookbook has a restaurant in Brooklyn called Modern Love.
Well, we should go to it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what the kids think.
Good. I like the sauce, oh, the potatoes. I like the leafy greens. I like the tofu. I like the sweet and sour. I like what the tofu is marinated in.
So for dinner tonight, we're gonna make what they're calling Snobby Joes. I've had a lot of vegan sloppy joe recipes. So we'll see how this one stacks up against those. It's made with lentils, which is a pretty common thing. The boy's not home tonight, so we'll see what myself and the ladies think. I don't need to modify this much other than just not using the olive oil to cook it with. Oh, my lentils are cooking. How to cook lentils is a cup to a cup and 3/4 of water for 8 to 10 minutes, depending how soft you want them. That's how you cook lentils in the Instant Pot. Okay, so the only changes I made was I reduced the chili powder a little bit, called for 3 tablespoons, which seemed a little intense for my family. And then I reduced the sugar, the maple syrup a little bit too. And I added some kale, some just chopped up kale, because it's kind of my go-to. I like to sneak greens into shit. Oh, yeah. That's so good. Ooh, I even think Annie's gonna like this. It's got like a nice little bite to it with some sourness. There's a lot of flavors going on in there. Lovely job. Lovely job flavoring this one. I hope Annie likes it. But if not, I mean, I'm gonna eat this forever. Everything fell.
Is that jalapeno?
No, it's just kale and pepper, like green pepper.
Nope.
You don't like it at all? So we need another dinner for you. More for me. You want to make your own dinner?
No.
Now you gotta make 2 dinners. Thanks a lot, Veganomicon. Did I say that right? Veganomicon. I made it into a robot though. Veganomicon? That's the name in my cookbook.
Bye, biatch.
I'm not making you dinner. Who are we kidding? I'm probably gonna make her dinner.
Yeah. Tastes like sloppy joes.
Do you like it?
It's okay. This is not my favorite kind of meal though.
Yeah, I was planning this with Ephraim in mind, but he decided not to be home tonight. He would love this meal. So I'm gonna say this is a 50-50 for our family. I'm gonna preemptively assume that he would love it.
Do you love it?
I like it a lot. Yeah, like this is
different tastes.
we have a nice little Venn diagram though.
A meh for me.
We have a really solid Venn diagram though.
As in, there's things I like that you also like, but there's a lot of things that you like that I don't like. If that makes sense.
So what I'm hearing is I'm the one who compromises.
It's not a compromise. You just.
I'm flexible.
Things, I guess.
We're both awesome. Anyway, yeah, I was worried you two wouldn't like this, but I like it.
You need to try a giant grape, Dad.
Ooh, hook me up. Here, wash it. You should wash your grapes. Good girl.
Big grape.
Oh yeah, who grape? Burst with flavor. That's really good. That grape was massive. All right, so tonight for dinner, I'm gonna make a bunch of things. I'm gonna try these scalloped potatoes. So probably just omitting the oil, which is the same for all these other things. And then what else? I'm gonna make this bok choy vegetable side dish thing that I'm gonna do in the frying pan. And I'm also gonna do this tangerine tofu. So these things turn out, they all look awesome, and I thought it'd be fun to make a bunch of little things in this book that go together.
The Bok Choy. The sauce.
Yeah, wanna try the tofu?
God.
Yeah.
Let me
I'll
try
take
the potatoes. I don't like the seasoning on the potatoes,
Okay.
but I like the potatoes.
She just likes the fact there's potatoes there.
Is that pretty good?
Teacher showed how to use knives.
Man, the tofu.
The top of the potato is delicious. The potatoes underneath are very bland. Like it would be nice to have the flavor throughout. Bok Choy is very delicious. And you can definitely taste the orange. Yeah, it's nice. It's like a tofu's mild flavor with a nice orange sauce.
I don't like the orange on the tofu.
I like it. It's something different. We never do orange tofu.
Yeah.
It's new.
I liked all these things. I already tried that tofu, and I think it's really, really nice. The orange has a nice pop of flavor. I like the potato a lot. I definitely like to find a way to get the flavor throughout it. Overall, I think this meal's in the middle for our family. I think my wife and I liked it all, and the kids were meh on some things. So the final thing I'm gonna make in this book is another bunch of scones. This time it's pumpkin cranberry. Apparently I got a little cold going on, so that's fun. Voice is all weird. So the only swaps I'm gonna do here is gonna make my version gluten-free. So I'm gonna swap out the all-purpose flour for gluten-free all-purpose, whole wheat pastry flour for oat flour, and I'm just gonna reduce the sugar a little bit. And instead of the oil, I'm gonna use silken tofu. Let's see how it goes. So this is gonna be quick because we got a house full of kids, but this is delicious. I just had a little bit. Willie hasn't tried it yet because she's murdering pancakes over there. Wow, that pancake really fucked up with that frying pan.
Stupid frying pan.
What happened to your nonstick pan, Willie?
It was supposed to be a genius pan. Clearly it's not.
You're gonna be getting a strongly worded letter.
I am?
Not you, the company that made the pan.
Oh, I'm eating a pancake. I can't eat that.
I like the taste of the scones a lot. So, the scones in this book, they're good. This is the third scone recipe I've made from this book. They are delicious. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button so you can catch up on more videos like this. Also, if you have a cookbook that you think I should do for a video like this, throw it into the comments. As you can see, I might end up doing it.